What is happening? It's Joe from JLW Games. Today we are checking out Planet Zoo, the Aquatic pack, and what is in this DLC. So, I like Planet Zoo, I just don't play it as much as Planet Coaster because Planet Coaster is my game. So, we're gonna head into a sandbox here, and we're just gonna, yeah, that sounds good. We're just gonna go in here and literally just look at everything, and I mean everything that we can here. So, so with the aquatic pack, we get some new animals that we haven't actually really seen before. That in the game that can swim and everything. You can set it all up. It's pretty neat. So we're about to see what it's all about. I love how in Planet Zoo in an open world, everything's so smooth. I get 60 frames a second, by the way. On Planet Zoo. On Planet Coaster, not so much. I get like 40 to 50. So Planet Zoo is so much more optimized than Planet Coaster is, and I wish they would go in and update Planet Coaster with all that. Look at these letters. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to filter out the aquatic pack. And see what is new. What is that? Ooh, I like those. I like these fences. What's up?
Which one did you settle on? Which one did you settle on?
This 24-hour sky.
Oh.
For now. I think it just downloaded too. Wait, did it switch? It did switch.
Because you have it always on.
I didn't know if I had to go select it though.
You should automatically.
Alright, so here's the aquatic pack for construction. There's a lot of some new scenery items. So, what's that?
Cute. It changes it.
So we got aquatic animal panel curved. And then we got one that's flat. We got these things, so that's kind of cool for scenery, I guess. We got a little oh, this is the dwarf caiman. If that's how you say it, I don't know. Something like that. We got that. Of course, we got Diamondback. Diamondback Terrapin. This is some sort of. Of course, we're going to see these animals in a minute. A little seal guy. No, these are otters. Sorry. This is the seal. I don't know why I said seal. These are the seal. These are little decorative little guys here. What's the difference? Oh, it's slightly different. Not by much. What is this? Tree branch. Little tree branches. I don't know if they can be interacted with. Maybe. There's some interesting rocks here. Got these. Ooh, that is a big boy right there. Tree trunk. I do love this fence. Quite a bit. It's very nice. Do that. What's the difference between that? So one slightly taller. I don't know what the difference is between these two, except. Oh, I see now. One's inside, one's outside. Okay. That's the difference. So if you wanted to have it kind of go around here like that, and of course they do have a straight fence as well that you can use. Is that even lined up? No, it's digging down into there. So you could do whatever. These things are a little hard to line up though. thought I had it lined up, but I guess I didn't. I probably gotta take off align to surface, because sometimes it'll do its own thing. Probably messing it up, you know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up? Greetings from Holland. Nice. I've got a co-worker that is originally from Holland. It's pretty cool. And they got some blueprints here. They got this bridge, this covered bridge, which is kind of neat. Actually, really neat. So we got a light post, and these are all blueprints. Got these little lookout towers too. A log shed. Some of these might not be DLC items, but they're just new blueprints that were added. So got a new roof that is recolorable, so that's nice. We've got a red barn. Look at that. We got these curved interior. Ooh, okay. Use those in your interiors, I guess. Those look quite nice. We got bubbles for some particle effects here. We got medium, large, and small for our bubbles. There they are. So these are like underwater bubbles. It's basically what those are, because obviously with the aquatic stuff, you know, underwater. So there's more of that. We also have the stained wood, I guess we're using. You can change the color of those. And you got just a lot of different pieces for those. We got this another watchtower here, which is kind of neat. And we've got waterfall cliff formation. Oh, okay. Oh, that is kind of neat. So if you wanted to different sizes here. I'm surprised they don't have like a top, middle, and bottom part. They just have like 3 different types in it. So if you wanted to like decorate it around this or something, like rock work, you could kind of make it look a little more like a natural waterfall. I don't think we have waterfalls in the game, do we? With the particle effects? I'm not sure. Hey, Fear Kill Shot, what's up? My day's been going pretty good. I did just get my Fitbit in. This is my new Fitbit. I've never had one before, and I had the opportunity to get one, so for real cheap. So I decided to go with it. Alright, props. Special effects. Let's see, there's so many things here. Okay, yeah, we do have waterfalls. I couldn't remember if we had waterfalls or not. I figured we did, but I could not be sure. Anyways, that is basically, I have to say, I'm kind of surprised there's not a bit more here. When it comes to construction, I thought there was going to be a lot more. Going to facilities, don't know if there's anything new on facilities here, except for blueprints, so. We got these bins and benches, which look pretty good, I guess. But yeah, some new blueprints, and that's basically what we're gonna get. Oh, okay, so this is like different facilities and stuff. Oh, this is a shop. All right. Oh, I see where it goes now. That's pretty neat. So we got a quarantine. That looks pretty good. Aquatic picnic canopy. Got some aquatic exhibits. We'll have to look at some of those. Veterinary surgery. These buildings look quite nice. I like them. Research facility. Here's a staff room. Aquatic toilets. That looks good. Some nice toilets. What else we got here? Surgery, keeper hut. We need a keeper hut. Gotta have a keeper hut. We gotta have like the little trade centers too. Which it doesn't look like there's. Oh, here's one. Trade center. I don't know why. I guess. I guess you gotta have a stairway leading into it. I guess. So you do that. Let's do some staff pads. Oh, look at that. That's huge. Again, we're not going for pretty here. We're just looking at all the new stuff. That's the purposes of this today, is just checking out everything that is currently new. So we're gonna check up on all of this stuff, and I'm just gonna do this so I can get some of the new animals in here. You know, that's what we want to do. Get some of the new animals. We want to see those new guys. All right. So we're gonna go into habitat. No, barriers rather. Do we have any new barriers, or do we just have the glass and stuff? I think this thick glass is new. We have a hedge now. I don't know if that was there before. But what you can do with water stuff's pretty cool. So if I was to raise the terrain here, you see, you wanna probably see, you can't work around the barriers. Can't do that. Let's go ahead and delete these ones, and what I kind of want to do is make a little. Let's just kind of. Let's see. Let's put some intensity up here. I want to make an underwater display. I'm trying to figure out how to do, remembering how to do that. You make the water, and then you can actually, what we can do, if we go to barrier, I think, and do the thick glass. I think you can technically have this put water in the glass spot. So if we went to terrain here and added some water, valid. Oh, there we go. See? Yeah. You can fill these barriers up with water. That's right. So if I go to these barriers, we're gonna go ahead and raise this up. Nice and tall. We're gonna fill it up with some water. Look at that. So you can do that. And this is the tricky part. How do you... We're gonna try and figure this out. We gotta try and figure this out now. So if I wanted a barrier that was connected with that and this, I don't know if it would work very well. Be kind of weird. I've done it before. I just can't remember how I did it, if that makes sense. So if I wanted to add another barrier to this, oh, you see the plus? That's what we want. You can do that much. So what I think we delete these, it's gonna... disrupt water placement, so you gotta probably guess you gotta get rid of the water first. I'm surprised it doesn't automatically get rid of the water, you know? This is kind of weird. I'm trying to figure this out sometimes, especially if you're kind of new to the whole thing. I could be a little troublesome if you don't know what you're doing. So again, I've done it before. I just gotta figure out exactly what we gotta do here, okay? I just want to have a little barrier here. I want to have the barrier. Have the barrier come around here. Let's go ahead and close this up. Might have to start over on the barrier, but as long as we can fill it with water is the goal. So we want to have a where we can fill this up with water. That's what we're going for. We are going for that. As for scenery pieces, I haven't gone into like the nature stuff yet, but for construction, not a whole lot of pieces that I've found yet, which is a little bit. I mean, maybe we'll make it up with the animals themselves, but not seeing a whole lot so far. So what I'm thinking about doing, let's go ahead and get rid of these displays. I don't know if you can place them in terrain. I'm gonna make a little circle here. Let's make a little circle here. Okay. Our goal is to make a display into the water. It's a little. I'm sure there might be something that makes this a little easier, but I'm trying to figure out how I've done this in the past. So I think what I did before is I made, like, didn't have this here. I just had something that made the path like smooth out to the bottom here and just put a barrier around it and then filled it up with water. I think that's how I've done it in the past, because you were able to do it even before the update. So, and then you have to put the the barrier going up here. You got to put it at an angle and stuff. It's kind of, yeah, it's kind of a pain in the butt sometimes, you know. I guarantee you there's probably like a preset thing that I'm missing out. I know there's some new scenarios as well that do come with this as well. So if we do barriers now, can I travel down here? We can. You bet we can. So my idea here was to kind of do something along these lines and fill it up, you know. We're gonna want to make these much bigger though, a little bit taller. So what are you doing? It's like forcing me to do that. So what we're gonna do is, I should have made it taller to begin with. Gosh dang it. I wanted to accidentally hit the thing before it. No. It's almost, it's okay. It doesn't need to be pretty looking. Here's a valid one. So yeah, something along the lines of this is how we're gonna get it done. So alright, so let's go ahead, remove our water for now because we want to make it a little bit smoother going down into the water so our animals can adjust. Our animals can like get in there a little bit easier, I guess you could say. Maybe even do a little flatten the surface here to get in there easier. Flatten that at the top a little bit. And let's just hurry with this. So I'm getting a steady 60 frames a second on Planet Zoo right now, which is pretty awesome, actually. So glad I'm getting good frame rates for this. It's so much more optimized than Planet. You can see kind of like the graphical decline, like they kind of do this little blurriness in some spots, and I think it helps with the that's how they've kind of optimized it a little bit. I'm on ultra, by the way, like ultra settings for the graphics, so I'm sure you might be able to turn it off, but so let's go ahead and edit our barrier. We're just gonna finish it off with some. What do we got? Glass? Let's just do bricks. Nothing can get through our bricks. It's gonna be jankiest thing you've ever seen. I just want to get animals in here. That's all I want to do. Put a door for our staff. Connect over here with all our facilities. Look at that. Alright, so let's take a look at the animal trading. I wonder if they have filters. See, it'd be nice if you could filter it between the packs, you know? But there's not a good way of doing that. So, I think it's called Giant. We got Giant Otter. Getting more and more stuff. I don't exactly remember all the ones here. What are we gonna get? Like when I saw the aquatic pack, I was expecting more stuff like sharks, fish, and stuff like that. That's what I want in the game. That's what I was thinking when I saw the word aquatic pack, you know. But this is kind of different. Should we get a giant otter? What's the red? This animal is being adopted for cash. Cannot be released into the wild. That's fine. Let's get a young gun here. We'll probably want to get you someone else too. Bum bum ba-dum bum. Okay, animal storage and trade center relocating to habitat. There we go. We'll send you to here. Of course, we need to get some staff here. This is the thing. I gotta set up all this stuff. Get you. Keeper, mechanic, security vendor, veterinarian. Caretaker, just everybody. We need everybody. Let's do a couple keepers. And a mechanic, because we're just throwing everything in there. Oh yeah, we have educators now. That's something that's new. They kind of like sit there and talk about the animals and stuff. It's kind of cool. All right, so we're gonna go to habitat, and we want to go by species here, and we've got a giant otter in here. Let's see what they like. Let's give them a log shelter. Oh, I gotta fill this with water still. That's the lowest I can go. Oh, they're so cute. See if they even use the water. I don't know if they're gonna be able to get down there with the way it's set up. Here's a rubber duck. Here's a food tray for you. Looks like they're heading to the water. Oh yeah, he can get down in there. He's gonna go for a good little swim. Probably could get some cleaner water in there. Look at him go, he's so cute. Platform floats. Oh, are these... I think these are, you put these in the water. Yeah, that's cool. Bachman Richmond's. The other one's just kind of hanging out over there. A bubble machine. I think this is also new. You can put that in the water. Look at that. I like to play with blocks of ice. So there's an underwater feeder as well, which is neat. Which is also something that's new. Is the little underwater feeder. Currently doesn't have anything. I don't know how the keepers get to fill that up. I'm sure they'll figure it out. So this probably goes in the water. Kind of like a little dock. Let's move this underwater feeder to about right here. Let's see, and then you can set up a little guest viewing area underwater here, if you wanted to. like little balls. Oh gosh. Oh, this is like a whole habitat. Okay. Look at that. You just gotta form the terrain around it. So what you do is probably place it on the ground here. I don't know what all you'd fill up with water, but that's a tricky thing. Our animals are probably not going to be in the greatest state right now. Because we don't have their habitat fit for them. For like terrain, plants and stuff like that. But their welfare, overall welfare is good right now, which is good. Good, they're happy. I really want to make a full zoo. I really do. I just have not been motivated or inspired to really do so. So that's why I haven't really played much. But if you have some like brain power, you can easily probably figure stuff like this out, you know. Let's put it too close to there. Already diseases? That's poopy. No, it's also poopy not allowing me to place these any closer than that. Oh, there's guests in the park. I just now saw that. In the zoo, rather. I wonder if we have any new exhibit animals here. Let's see what we got in here. So the Diamondback Terrapin is one of them. Let's get one of these guys. Send him right there. He's one of the new guys. What else is there? There's probably a lot more since the last time I played. Keeper can't. Yeah, I'll get to that. The Diamondback. No, it's probably already been in there. We got the fry. Oh, it's been in there since day one. I think that's the main one. Again, I wish you could kind of filter these based off of the packs, so we could really remember which one's what. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to show off all the new guys. You know, we'll just get another Terrapin guy in there. I think that's the main one for the exhibit, so... Alright, we're going to connect our path here with the staff paths so they can have access to that. Let's see, can they see... Where's our talker? Our little, it's educator, that's what it is. We need an educator. Tell them about them otters. Training level is already master. Work zone. They don't really have a work zone, I guess. They're just wandering right now. I don't know how to set them up. Maybe I should do one of the new scenarios. Maybe we can hop into one of those, but they can see this, which is nice. I'm thinking about doing that. Attracted protesters. Well, that's not good. I think the best way to kind of check out some of the new... Let's go in and check out the new scenarios. First step. New scenario mode, timed. So the timed scenarios, that's the original ones. And now we have the aquatic, the Red Barn River Zoo. So all these are new. Look at that. I think we're going to go to the Red Barn one because that is specifically under aquatic. So we might check out it. This is the one that's in the Oregon. I like that they have locations now. That's cool. Like, it's starting to feel like, man, I wish Planet Coaster did stuff like this. Like the franchise modes, stuff like that. I'd love to see stuff like that in Planet Coaster, but like you can do your own chain of parks and stuff. Kind of cool. Planet Zoo, yeah, the new DLC came out, so we're just checking it out at the moment because I want to see what's new in this, you know. I just want to check out the new stuff, and we're checking out one of the scenarios here. Ooh, this looks very nice. I love the presentation in Planet Zoo. This kind of stuff is really, really cool. Oh, the penguins. That looks quite nice. Where's our narrator? I know there's always a narrator. Some guy that tells you about it a little bit. Oh, maybe not in this one. See, I like the presentation of the scenarios and stuff. Really cool. So, set deep in the heart of Oregon, USA, Red Barn River Zoo started as a small family-run zoo during the late 80s. Following a recent large donation, the owners want you to expand and modernize the zoo in time for the next tourist season. Turn the zoo from a tiny creek to a majestic river. Alright. Red River, wait a second. Red Barn River. I think Frontier kind of copied River Valley, didn't they? Let's kind of explore what we got here. So this is where, this is all our staff stuff right here. All packed into this one little building. That's very nice. It's a really nice looking little building too. They even got a bicycle. Look at that. Nice little backstage. I love how they're starting to look at backstage areas and with Frontier. I love that Frontier's starting to pay attention to that. Look at little penguins. Harper. King penguins. They're so cute. They look great. Got a little nice little habitat for them here. How's their welfare doing? 97. They're doing good over here. They're taken care of. Look at this cover. This is cool. That is awesome. Guessing it's locked, but like, look. That's actually really, really neat. Oh, see, and they got a little display down here. So is this a building piece that you can kind of connect with the terrain and like that's how you can get that going? So I believe there's a piece, yeah. That makes it a lot easier. There's a little building piece. I like that. That's a cool little thing right there. That's kind of neat. You can go up top, look up above, or you can go down below. Look at the underwater stuff. Look at that. Very, very neat. I like the little ice things they put there. Kind of set the theme. And over here we got some flamingos. Nice big spot for them. That's our actual barrier, and then they have this. Oh, it's double barriered, okay. Use of terrain and stuff is... Frontier's done a good job at... We're starting to get better at, like, building their own scenarios for stuff. These guys. They look great. Everything's looking... This scenario looks pretty cool. Like here we have the, some turtles. Oh, this is kind of neat. They kind of put in a building here where you can see them. I see a heater. Only thing is I wonder if they get kind of stressed out with the guests seeing them where they rest. Sprinkler there. They also have this little area where they have a little waterfall. That's nice. And this is their backstage area right over here with some of the workers, which connects over to the flamingos as well. Okay, they got their own little backstage area, and then this just connects up here. And then they've left some room for some expansion up here, so you can probably build some more exhibits. And there's that river they were talking about. Nice on the biome here. Lots of room to work with. You can probably use like this, for instance. You could probably use this as a new exhibit right there. And they utilized that little barn covered bridge. as well, which is really, really neat. I like that. And they do have that big barn over here too, to kind of symbolize that this is kind of a barn. Like, that's cool. I like it. What are the objectives here? Visiting player? Oh, that is neat. I remember that you can have visiting players. That'd be cool for, like, Planet Coaster as well. Zoopedia. Oh, wait, where's our, obviously not there. Our objective. There it is. See, this is timed, so you have a certain amount of time. You gotta finish these in a certain amount of time. So look, I got an hour and 24 minutes to get silver and 54 minutes to get gold. So you this is a timed one, which is kind of interesting. So you get ranked based on how fast you get these. So that's cool. 2,200 guests in your zoo, so we got to get 1,000 more guests into the zoo. Earn a yearly profit of 65,000. So rating of 5. Alright. Look at this. This is pretty. I like how they've set this up. These look really, really nice. Oh, protesters. What are you doing? Animals stressed. Social. I mean, you can go and get away from them. You're just choosing not to, you know? I don't know why the animal's stressed. Kind of confuses me when they can literally go in here to not be stressed and they choose not to. Get in here. Literally just get into the building. It doesn't want to go into the building, so that's... There you go. Yeah, see? Look at you, you're getting better. That's all you had to do is walk into the building. See, sometimes I hate that stuff. It attracts protesters, and when they're stressed, sometimes the AI is kind of weird in that. Like, all he had to do is walk into here, and he's just fine. It's kind of that weird thing. Like, they just sit there. Yeah, get out of here. His welfare's fine. His welfare's fine now. He got away. Wait, what? Animal has escaped? Wait, what? Which animal? Oh, it glitched. It pretty much glitched through the wall, I think. Why are you still protesting? His welfare is at 96%. There's no reason to protest anymore. He's happy again. Already seeing a few glitches and bugs going into here, so sometimes they glitch and sometimes they'll say they escaped when they didn't actually escape. Like part of them glitched through the wall, I think, or something like that. Oh, we dropped frame rates there for a second. So even with this park, I'm still getting nearly 60 frames a second. About to mate. Oh, hi, okay. That's the thing with like zoo games is there's a lot to pay attention to in these games because you have to pay attention to everything. There's a lot of management that goes into this type of game, you know. Lots. You gotta pay attention to everyone's welfare. But if you get it set up properly, you usually don't have to worry about too much, you know? So that's a good thing. As long as you get it set up properly. So that is that scenario. I'm not gonna play through it right now. Maybe some other, now's not the time. We're just kind of showing stuff off. So that's a new scenario. I think some of these other scenarios came with the update, at least. Like we have this one was from I think the Australia pack actually. So. Karst Meyer. Figa Park. I gotta play through the scenarios. Arctic Adventures. See, these were probably here for a while, and I just haven't looked at them, to be honest. I want to check this one out. This one looks kind of cool. Ooh. That's neat. Looks pretty empty. So you just set a huge push on conservation awareness and the mountain. So you're literally on a mountain. Oh, look at the biome though. This biome's cool. There's no like custom scenarios yet in the game, so I'd imagine they'll add it eventually, kind of like Planet Coaster did, but this game's still being built, you know? It's still technically kind of being built. So you have like these little guys. I don't think there's literally nothing in here yet. That's interesting. I don't know. I like the ones that are already kind of established a little bit. Those are my favorite type of zoos. Anyways, so. Franchise. When I reset my park, I think I lost everything. Wait, what did I get? I got awards. But anyways, I think I'm gonna go ahead and leave this a live stream here. I'm probably going to go ahead and start another live stream. This was just for showcasing everything that's kind of new and the Aquatic pack. So, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. We'll probably be back. I'm probably gonna go get something to eat, and then I'll come back and probably play either Planet Coaster or maybe do some sort of Planet Zoo stuff. I don't know yet. So stay tuned, guys, and I'll be back in a little bit, and we're gonna work on some other stuff. So some really cool stuff. So I appreciate you guys joining if you're still here. So make sure you have a great day and cool tomorrow, and I'll be back in a little bit. So keep your notifications on. So thanks and goodbye.